Jai Hind, dear students. I am Dr. Preeti Mittal, and today we are going to discuss with the last video of our chapter Matter in Our Surroundings. In the previous three videos, we have completed the entire chapter along with the questions given in the mid of the chapter. That is the in-text questions. All that we have completed. In this video, we are going to discuss the NCERT questions given at the exercise questions in your book. So before we move on with our NCERT questions, I would like to ask you a question. आपने कई बार देखा होगा कि आपके पास में अगर बहुत ठंडा पानी किसी ग्लास में है तो उसके बाहर वाटर ड्रॉपलेट्स कलेक्ट हो जाते हैं. तो ये वाटर ड्रॉपलेट्स आए कहाँ से? सो these water droplets shows the process of condensation. Condensation मतलब gases get converted to liquid phase. तो जो वाटर वेपर्स के फॉर्म में एटमॉस्फेयर में है, जब वो ठंडे ग्लास के कांटेक्ट में आता है तो वो वेपर्स ठंडे होकर लिक्विड स्टेट में कन्वर्ट हो जाते हैं एंड दैट ओनली गेट्स कलेक्टेड ऑन द आउटर सरफेस ऑफ अ ग्लास एंड दैट इज व्हाई हमें ग्लास के चारों तरफ वो छोटे छोटे वाटर ड्रॉपलेट्स दिखाई देते हैं. Okay, so now let's move on to the questions given in the NCERT book for the chapter Matter in Our Surroundings. Question number 1. Convert the following temperatures to Celsius scale. Temperatures ये Kelvin scale में दिए हुए हैं, आपको इनको Celsius scale में convert करना है. I told you that जब भी temperature Kelvin scale में है तो वो temperature ज़्यादा होगा. Kelvin is the बड़े भैया and that is why it is the SI unit also. तो Kelvin में जो भी आंसर है that value will be bigger and Celsius में जो भी आंसर आएगा that value will be a smaller value. तो जब हमें 293 Kelvin को Celsius में कन्वर्ट करना है क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 के A पार्ट में, तो 293 Kelvin we have to convert to Celsius scale. तो हम subtract करेंगे 273 because you all know that 0 degree Celsius is equals to 273 Kelvin. 0 degree Celsius is equal to 273 Kelvin. तो जब भी डिग्री सेल्सियस को कैल्विन में कन्वर्ट करना होता है तो ऐड करते हैं 273 और जब भी कैल्विन को सेल्सियस में कन्वर्ट करना होता है तो सब्सट्रैक्ट करते हैं 273. एक्चुअली 0 डिग्री सेल्सियस इज इक्वल्स टू 273.15 कैल्विन, बट ये 0.15 को हम इग्नोर कर देते हैं ताकि हमारे कैलकुलेशंस इजी हो जाए. सो लेट्स कन्वर्ट दैट इनटू सेल्सियस स्केल. सब्सट्रैक्ट करते हैं, इट विल मेक 20 डिग्री सेल्सियस. सो द फर्स्ट आंसर इज 293 Kelvin is equals to 20 degree Celsius. Now B part of the same question. 470 Kelvin is equal to how many degrees Celsius? So 470 minus 273 and that will give us 197 degrees Celsius. So that will give you 197 degree Celsius. So this is part A and B of this question. Now, second question also will do that and then I'll shift to side so that you can take a screenshot. In second question, you have to convert the temperature given in Celsius scale to Kelvin scale. Celsius को Kelvin में convert करना है, Kelvin बड़ी unit है, इसलिए बड़ा आंसर आएगा. बड़ा आंसर के लिए plus 273 करेंगे. So, option A is 25 degree Celsius. 25 डिग्री सेल्सियस को कैल्विन में कन्वर्ट करने के लिए ऐड करेंगे 273 and that will make our answer as 298 Kelvin. Okay. Now, second part में the temperature is 373 degrees Celsius. We have to convert it into Kelvin. तो ऐड करेंगे 273 and that will make it 646 Kelvin. So our answer will be 646 Kelvin. I'll shift to side. So if you want, you can take a screenshot of question number 1 and 2. Now, question number 3. Give reason for the following observations. A. Naphthalene balls disappear with time without leaving any solid. So naphthalene balls shows sublimation. that is conversion of solid directly into the gaseous state. So when we keep naphthalene balls, then they slowly get converted to gaseous phase directly, and so that is why they don't leave any residue back. Next is why we get the smell of perfume sitting several meters away. We get the smell of perfume several meters away because the particles of perfume are in the gaseous phase and they have high kinetic energy and show a very quick diffusion. So because of high kinetic energy and quick diffusion, we can smell the perfume sitting several meters away from the area where there is the perfume. Next question is arrange the following substances in increasing order of force of attraction between the particles. So remember, force of attraction is maximum in solid state and minimum in gaseous state. गैशियस स्टेट में सबसे कम फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन होता है, उससे ज्यादा लिक्विड फेज में, और सबसे ज्यादा फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन होता है सॉलिड स्टेट में. पार्टिकल्स में सॉलिड स्टेट में फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन सबसे ज्यादा है और इसलिए वो सबसे पास पास हैं एक दूसरे के. तो हमें अरेंज करना है इन द इंक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर ऑफ फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन, मीन्स वी हैव टू स्टार्ट विद द गैशियस स्टेट. तो गैशियस स्टेट में कौन है? ऑक्सीजन. तो उसमें सबसे पहले आएगा ऑक्सीजन. Next will be water because it's in the liquid state, and next comes sugar. Sugar में force of attraction सबसे ज़्यादा होगा because it is solid. Question number 5. What is the physical state of water as 25 degrees Celsius? 25 degrees Celsius पे water का क्या phase रहेगा? That will be liquid. 0 degree पे पानी, both will be having both solid as well as liquid state. 0 degree एक intermediate temperature है, that is a melting point as well as the freezing point of water. तो 0 डिग्री पे हमें पानी लिक्विड स्टेट में और सॉलिड स्टेट में, मींस आइस के स्टेट में, दोनों में दिखेगा. इसलिए 0 डिग्री पे टेम्परेचर पे the water will be both having both the phases, liquid as well as solid. Next is 100 degrees Celsius. Similarly, 100 degrees Celsius is the boiling point of water. तो बॉईल करके वाटर गेट्स कन्वर्टेड टू स्टीम. इस पे पानी हमें लिक्विड स्टेट में भी मिलेगा और गैसियस स्टेट में मिलेगा. अगर मैंने कोई भी टेम्परेचर दे दिया आपको अबाव 100 डिग्री सेल्सियस, फॉर एग्जांपल इफ आई से 101 डिग्री सेल्सियस पे, व्हाट विल बी द स्टेट ऑफ मैटर ऑफ वाटर? सो दैट विल बी इन द गैसियस स्टेट ओनली. 100 डिग्री से ज्यादा कोई भी टेम्परेचर है तो इट्स ऑल इन द गैसियस स्टेट. 0 डिग्री से कम है तो it will be in the solid state only. Okay? 0 डिग्री से लेकर 100 डिग्री के बीच में कोई भी टेम्परेचर है, means 1 डिग्री हो या 99 डिग्री, it will be all in the liquid state only. Next question is, give reason to justify that water at room temperature is a liquid. So water is at room temperature is a liquid because the freezing point of water is 0 degree and the boiling point of water is 100 degree. So at any temperature between 0 degree to 100 degree, it will be in the liquid state. The second reason is at room temperature, water shows the properties of liquids. That is, it's fluid, it can flow from one place to another, it doesn't has a fixed shape and has a fixed volume. Since it shows the properties of liquids, so we can say that water is liquid at room temperature. Next is, an iron almirah should be considered as solid at room temperature. So at room temperature, iron almirah is solid because it has the property of solids. That is, it is having a fixed shape, a fixed volume. Apart from that, it is not compressible. It cannot be compressed. It has rigidity. So it has all the properties of solids, and that is why an almirah is considered as solid at room temperature. Next question is, why is ice at 273 Kelvin more effective in cooling than water at the same temperature? First, let's look at what temperature is 273 Kelvin at in Celsius scale. So, 273 Kelvin. If we convert that into degrees Celsius, means we have to subtract 273 from this, and then we'll get 0 degrees Celsius. So at 0 degrees Celsius, if we have water, that water has already absorbed the latent heat of fusion for conversion of solid to gaseous phase. And that is why water at 0 degrees Celsius will be having more energy. The particles in water will be having more energy, and so they will be less effective in cooling as compared to ice at the same temperature, because at 0 degrees Celsius, if we have ice, that has not absorbed the latent heat of fusion. So its energy is less, and so it's more effective in cooling. Okay. Now question number 8. What produces more severe burn? Boiling water or steam? So you all know that water starts boiling at 100 degrees Celsius, but the temperature of steam is much higher than that. So the steam will be more the steam will be causing a more severe burn as compared to water at the same temperature, because the steam has absorbed latent heat of vaporization for its conversion from the liquid state to gaseous phase. So include the terms latent heat of vaporization, latent heat of fusion in your answers to give your answer a very impressive look. मैम impress हो जाएंगी और बहुत अच्छे marks देंगे. Next question is, name A, B, C, D, E and F in the following diagram showing this change in its state. Okay, so you can have a look at the diagram, and A shows the solid is getting converted to liquid. Solid getting converted to liquid, अब तक हम उनको बोलते थे melting, but now we call it as fusion. So A is fusion. And then B, liquid is getting converted to gaseous phase. So liquid is getting converted to gaseous phase. So B will be vaporization. Okay, liquid getting converted to gaseous phase is vaporization. Next is C, gas is getting converted to liquid state. So if gas is getting converted to liquid state, that is condensation. हमने अभी स्टार्टिंग में ही देखा था कि हमारे ग्लास के बाहर चिल्ड वाटर हमारे ग्लास में था, उसके बाहर वाटर ड्रॉपलेट्स आ गए थे. That was because of condensation of water vapors present in the atmosphere. So C is showing condensation of gas into a liquid state. Next, liquid is getting converted to solid. So liquid getting converted to solid state is known as solidification. Liquid किस में convert हो रहा है? Solid में. Solid बन रहा है, इसलिए हम उसको कहते हैं solidification. Next, E. Solid is directly getting converted to gas. I hope you remember that experiment that we did. So that is showing sublimation. Solid like naphthalene, ammonium chloride or camphor, iodine, all these get converted directly from its solid state to the gaseous phase. And a gas getting converted to solid by the effect of decreasing the heat or increasing the pressure, that will be known as deposition. So we have seen that also in the experiment, that ammonium chloride got deposited on that funnel. We have seen that on that beaker. So that shows of deposition when a gas is getting converted directly into a solid. So that's all for this video. We have discussed all the questions given in your NCERT book. If you have any doubts, if you want me to explain any other question than this, just please let me know in the comment section, and also let me know what you feel about the session. Are you able to understand the explanation that I am giving? That's all for this video. We have completed the chapter Matter in Our Surroundings. So good day everyone.